Ever walked into a room, stopped, looked around, and had absolutely no idea why you were there? Yeah, me too. And guess what? You're not broken. Your brain is actually doing something incredible. Let me show you what's really going on. This weird moment has a scientific name, the doorway effect. It happens because walking through a doorway literally resets your brain's memory buffer. When you cross that threshold, your brain says, new space, new context. Time to clear the old stuff. And the thing you were thinking about, it gets temporarily filed away, like putting a tab in the background. Now, here's the crazy part. Your brain isn't trying to make you forget things. It's actually trying to protect you. When you enter a new room, you need to process new threats, new opportunities, and new sensory information. Your survival instinct kicks in, even if you're just walking into your kitchen for a snack. It's the same instinct that kept our ancestors alive in the wild. A new environment means new risks, so your brain dumps your previous thought out of your conscious spotlight to scan the area. This leads us to something called context-dependent memory. Your brain links a memory to where you first thought of it. So if you were in the living room thinking, I need my phone charger, that idea is mentally tied to the living room environment, the lighting, the smells, the location, everything. When you step into the bedroom, your brain goes, new place, new task. And that little memory gets temporarily orphaned. It's still there, just not connected to your current location. You know why it feels like your brain just blue-screened? Because the task wasn't important enough. Your brain filters information by urgency. Forgetting your purpose for entering a room means your brain judged it as low priority and pushed it aside for sensory processing. Meanwhile, things like danger, your name, sudden sounds, or strong emotions, those get front row seats every time. Your brain isn't malfunctioning, it's just prioritizing. Now, if this happens to you a lot, especially during busy or stressful days, there's another layer. When you're stressed, your brain is juggling way too many mental tabs. The moment you shift environments, that one little thought gets lost behind all the noise. It's like trying to carry 5 grocery bags and unlock your front door at the same time. Something's gone off all. Stress makes the doorway effect much more common. And yes, this does tend to happen more as we get older. But it's not a sign of brain decline. As you age, your brain actually gets better at filtering, at deciding what's worth your attention. Sometimes, it just filters a bit too enthusiastically. The key thing to remember is you're not losing the memory itself, you're just losing access to the memory in that specific moment. So, how do we stop it from happening? There are a few clever tricks you can use. First, say your task out loud as you walk. Saying I'm going to get my charger adds a second, auditory memory cue that reinforces the thought. Another trick is to keep the thought in your hand. If you're going to the kitchen for water, carry an empty glass. Your body becomes the reminder. It also helps to stop multitasking. Seriously, humans are single-core processors pretending to be octa-core. When you focus on one thing at a time, your brain has a much easier time holding onto it. You can also use mental sticky notes. Before you start walking, pause for literally 1 second and say in your head, I am going to do this. That simple action helps stamp the memory more firmly. A weird but effective one is to touch the doorframe as you walk through. It creates a small physical anchor that can trigger the memory. And finally, try to keep your hands empty. When your hands are full, your brain switches into task completion mode, not memory mode. Clear hands can lead to a clearer memory. The fact that you forget things when you walk through a door actually proves your brain is a masterpiece. It's constantly scanning, sorting, prioritizing, and filtering thousands of signals every second. You forget precisely because your brain is doing its job protecting you and keeping you responsive to the present moment. This little glitch is just a side effect of a highly efficient survival machine. Your brain is doing exactly what it's designed to do. Have you ever walked back to the original room and instantly remembered what you needed? That's context-dependent memory at work. The moment your brain sees the original environment, it reopens the mental file and boom, the purpose returns. That's why going back to where you first had the thought is like clicking the undo button for your brain. I had this happen just last week. I walked into my bathroom like a mission-driven ninja stood there, and had absolutely no idea why I had arrived. So I walked back to my desk, and the second I sat down, I remembered, oh, I needed scissors. Why I needed scissors in the bathroom, I don't even know, man. The brain works in mysterious but hilarious ways. So the next time you walk into a room and forget why, don't panic. Your brain isn't glitching. It's organizing. It's protecting. It's resetting and filtering. And you're just a human with an amazing brain doing its thing. You're not forgetting. Your brain is just switching contexts. If this helped explain something you've always wondered about, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I've got plenty more brain secrets coming your way. Thanks for watching.